So it's amazing how this stretch of EDSA has changed over the past 15 years. Like People Power, when People Power happened in '86, I was in UP, and like from Camp Crame all the way to Shaw, there was actually hardly anything, no? And then I remember the time when the stretch between Shaw Boulevard and Guadalupe were just low buildings, office buildings, some factories. But look at EDSA now, this stretch of EDSA. So it's buildings, we have office towers, we have malls on both sides of EDSA. And so this is thanks to urban redevelopment. And this shows the progress and vision for how Metro Manila will be growing over the next few decades. So we'll be growing vertically as we cannot grow horizontally. This is the sixth property tour that we've organized in September. Thank you for coming, all of them. Yay! So you've observed how each property has a character and concept of its own. So FAME is how many towers? 3 towers? Four towers built on top of a mall. In the middle of EDSA. And it is rightfully called the middle of EDSA. I remember when Amazing Race was held here. They had the racers go along the MRT, and the clue was go to the middle. Go to the middle of the highway, and it was EDSA Central because EDSA Central is the established midpoint of the MRT line. Okay, so this property and it's the nearby SMDC property light are in the middle of EDSA. Okay, so in a bit, we'll be having two gentlemen who are fountains of knowledge about this place, and they will be briefing you on the highlights and pertinent details of this property. Okay, and while I'm here, I would like to say that as an incentive or come on to home buyers or people who are looking for a home, SMDC continues its ongoing move-in now program, wherein buyers have the opportunity to move in upon payment of the down payment and submission of the documentary requirements, which minimizes the requirements for a buyer to move into residence. Okay, so with that, I'd like to end my introduction, and I'd like to introduce to you the SMDC team. We have the property development manager, Mr. Marlo De Gracia. Okay, we have the charming brand manager, Dottie De Lima. We have the ever bubbly and charming Joy Meneses. The hardworking Hazel Vegeta. Okay, and we have a newcomer, a new member of our team, si Jed Bokin. Okay, and yours truly. So with that, I'd like to turn over the floor to Dottie De Lima, who will be briefing you. He's the brand manager for this property, and he will give you some details about this, about FAME. Dottie?
So, in SMDC, we always say it's a good morning. So, I would like to greet everyone. Good morning and thank you for coming to our media briefing for FAME Residences. So, when we conceptualized this project, we wanted it to more or less embody the name FAME. We wanted it to be Agaw Pansin. And so if you are actually coming from the south, northbound, mapapansin nyo this building, no? Because on the side facing EDSA, we specifically made sure that the glass panels here are medyo may gold tint siya. And even from afar, I live in Boni, Mandaluyong, and from my building, I can see this structure. Kasi medyo naagaw pansin talaga itong si FAME. True to its name, FAME Residences. And for this project, it is blessed with a very good location. It is not only right along the middle of EDSA, it's also a few 100 meters away from Ortigas CBD. And actually, the lot that where FAME Residences occupies, no, tagusan siya from EDSA, and then to the other side at the back, it's already greenfield. So literally, tatawid ka na lang, that's already greenfield. Nga lang at this point, it's only the first half of the phase 1 that is ready for occupancy, and that's what we will be touring. And the other half will be turned over by
Next year.
2023 next year, and mako-complete na siya. So let me just share with you some interesting points about Ortigas CBD. It's not just a central business district, no, but it's literally the most central of all the business districts that we have versus Makati, BGC, and even MOA, because it's literally right in the center. And because of that, the CBD here is a major gateway to other points of Metro Manila, such as Pasig, the other side to the city of Manila, to the north, Quezon City, and to the south, Makati, and all the way to Pasay. This CBD is also noted as the shopping capital of the Philippines, because here you have a conglomeration of so many shopping malls, no? Tabi-tabi, from Star Mall to Shangri-La to Mega Mall to the Podium, and then also Galleria. And then a little bit further, you have the third Ayala Malls, and also Estancia. So para ang daming malls in such a small space. And we have major schools and hospitals, as well as schools and several parks. And of course, this is also a hub of rich Philippine businesses with regional presence, such as San Miguel is here, JJ Summit is also here, Ribisco also has an office here in Ortigas. So a lot of things are happening in Ortigas, and as I've said, for those who are living here in FAME Residences, they would have almost immediate access to Ortigas. But more importantly beyond that, even if they're working in Makati, for example, couple, no, one spouse working in Makati, the other spouse may be working in, say, kunwari, in Quezon City. This is a happy compromise. Meron akong kwento dati ma'am, saan ka ba nakatala? Caloocan. How about you? QC, okay. What if you'll be given an opportunity, no? Pero yung work is, sabihin na natin, Alabang, and you have to be there every day. Would you accept this job offer? The salary is twice. The compensation is twice what you're getting now.
Pag-iisipan mo.
Parang may hesitation kay ma'am, no? I think that's because for a lot, that's really a dilemma. Parang wait lang, kukunin ko ba yung offer na yun? Or
Kasi malayo.
So malayo kasi siya, no? But for those that are living in the middle of the city, kaya nilang job offer or relationship na nasa Quezon City or sa South, it's easily accessible because when you're in the middle, it's easy to get around the metro. And I would like to point out also that this development is right in the middle of two MRT stations. We have the Boni station, the left, and the Shaw Boulevard station to the right. So whichever is more favorable to our residents, for those who are planning to ride the MRT, they can easily do that. Two stations to choose from. I would also like to point out later, I'll show you na lang how. So, I've already mentioned this, that Ortigas CBD is just less than a kilometer away. And there are three important developments that have taken place. Two bridges that are very critical, giving access to the residents of FAME. Number one is the Estrella Pantaleon Bridge. So now access to Makati, they don't have to necessarily go via EDSA because there's that other bridge. Another one is the Ortigas bridge linking to C5, so that's another access. And then, most importantly, as I think everyone's anticipating, the completion of the Manila subway. So there is actually a station of the Manila subway, which is the the Ortigas South Station. That is about a kilometer from here. So that station actually is near, parang pinaka-key point na lang natin doon is the Estancia Mall. Doon siya malapit. So that's approximately about a kilometer from FAME Residences. So again, access to Quezon City all the way to the airport because di ba ang subway may direct connection siya sa airport. So giving the future residents or the current residents of FAME Residences more access to the metro. In terms of accessibility, these are just estimated travel time. No, this is from Google Maps. So things can be, parang napapansin nyo, everything is just around 30 minutes more or less from here to Quezon City, as well as all the way to the south as well. So some of the these are driving times according to Google. I researched this yesterday afternoon around 4:30 p.m. So everything from here is easy kasi nga ang lapit. So just to demonstrate no, kung gaano kalapit tayo. So FAME is so this is FAME. This is where we are right now. This is the Shaw MRT station. This is Shaw Boulevard. So papuntang Manila, papuntang Pasig, Makati, Quezon City. And we are happy to report that even though it's just the first phase that's been turned over, this project is substantially sold out. Later on, si Marlo will discuss sa inyo how the take-up of this project, but we are actually in the last legs in terms of inventory for this project. So that hopefully by first half of next year, this project is already 100% sold out. So opportunities to own a property here at FAME Residences is at this point already rare and far between. So I would like to welcome on stage Mr. Marlo to discuss the details of the project. And then after this, we will have a tour of the property as well as the mall. Dadaanan din natin ng yung FAME Mall, which is actually at the ground of this complex.
Hi everyone, good morning. So I'll be presenting the project overview of FAME Residences. So the total lot area of FAME Residences is around 1.89 hectares. It has 4 towers with common podium, 39 physical floors. Each for Tower 1, we have 1,276, same with Tower 2. While for Tower 3 and 4, it's 1,277 units. So we have a total of 1,268 parking slots. And we offer 1-bedroom unit, 2-bedroom unit, family suite A and family suite B. Later we will show the layout of these units. For phase 1, Tower 1 and 2, this was launched last November 2014. For phase 2, it was launched March 2018, and phase 3 launched April 2018. So the for towers 1 and 2, we are ongoing with the turnover of the units, while for tower 3 and 4, we are targeting to turn over the tower 3 on June 30, 2023, and tower 4 on October 2023. Yeah, here's the site development plan of FAME Residences. As you can see, this is the phase 1 and phase 2. So we're currently here, phase 1. For the building chart, as mentioned a while ago, it has 39 physical floors. We have residential and commercial area on the ground floor, which we'll show you later. And we have parking levels, 3 parking levels. And we are at the residential and amenity floor. 7th floor. For the building features, we have 4 passenger elevators for each tower. We have 24/7 security, CCTV for lobbies, entrances, and amenity areas, automatic fire sprinkler system, emergency backup power for common areas and residential units. And also, we have fire exit, centralized cistern, STP, cable, telephone, intercom ready units. Here's a photo of our lobby. So later we'll tour you in our lobby. And the amenities of FAME Residences is designed by ACOM. It is called, formerly ACOM Technology Corporation is a provider of engineering consulting and project management services. ACOM is headquartered in Dallas, Texas. Here's a photo of our amenities. So we'll also tour you to these amenities. As mentioned a while ago, we offer 2-bedroom unit, 1 bedroom, and family suite units. So we also have the integrated commercial at ground floor level of this building. Here's the typical unit layout of FAME Residences. So this is the amenity level at 7th floor. This is where we are at function room. And the floor plan is color coded. So for this violet is family suite B, orange is family suite A, and we have typical 1-bedroom unit, 24.1 square meters. Yeah. This is the typical floor plan of Tower 1, 8 to 41st floor. The amenity floor plan of 7 for Tower 2. Typical floor plan of 8 to 41st floor. So for Tower 3, this is the typical floor plan. So we offer 1-bedroom units. For Tower 1 and 2, if you've noticed, we offered one family suite A and B, but for Towers 3 and 4, we only offer typical 1-bedroom unit. This is for Tower 4. Here's the unit layout of 2-bedroom unit for FAME Residences. So minimum price of FAME of the 2-bedroom unit is 6.9 million with a maximum of 8.2 million. So it's 38.68 square meters. Most of our inventory is 24.1 square meter, which is around 4 million, and a maximum of 6.9 million for 1-bedroom unit. So our 1-bedroom unit ranges from 24.21 to 32.82 square meters. Here's a layout of our family suite A. So it ranges from 24.2 to 24.58. So with a list price of 4.1 million to 5.2 million. For family suite B, it ranges from 24.05 to 31.98 with a list price of 4.08 to 6.78 million. Yeah. For the unit specifications, for our wall finishes, we have painted finish, doors and hardwares, main door, solid panel door, homogeneous tiles, painted cement finish for kitchen and dining. It is painted finish, homogeneous tiles, painted cement finish. We deliver overhead and base cabinet, cooktop, range hood. For the bedroom, it is painted finish. It has homogeneous tiles, painted ceramic finish. For the toilet and bath, for the wall finishes, it is ceramic, floor finishes, ceramic tile with waterproofing, ceiling, dry ceiling. For the fixtures, it has a glass shower enclosure, water closet, and lavatory. And for the balcony area, for the wall, it is painted finish. It has an aluminum door. For the floor finish, ceramic tiles with waterproofing. So in FAME, we don't only offer our product, but we also offer services. So to maintain the project, if you purchase the unit, it comes with a property management. So they are responsible for maintaining the project. And we also have the prime key leasing. So if there are clients who want to lease their unit, they can just enroll to the prime leasing of SMDC. That's all for my presentation.
Okay, thank you, Marlo, for that briefing. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the briefing. So now the next part of our show is the tour. So Marlo will be leading you. First, we'll go through the amenity floor, the pool area, and the outdoor gym. Then we'll go to Tower 2. You'll take a peek at some units that are available, which she just discussed. Then we'll go down to the lobby of the beautiful lobby of Tower 2, and from there we'll have a short walkthrough of the mall. Yes. And then from the mall, we come back here for sangria and dinner. So that's it po. So please bombard Marlo with questions.